hoping this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me. You got cheesy, so it's easy. Wake up into it and repeat. I ain't hearing nothing they say. Let them talk about it.
Welcome back, everyone, to NRG Stadium in Houston. We're in the second quarter as it's the Texans in control of the football. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Throwing again is Stroud. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Seibert able to knock this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we reach halftime here in and we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they got the lead. Cindy, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep the tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Herbert. This taken in by Kincaid. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And here's Herbert. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. He's done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throwing target to Godwin here. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
One extra Herbert for when you run drag routes. You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 6. Here's Herbert. Pass complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go down at the 26, forming a gain of 6.
This is zone defense, and you know you got a drag route out as your primary target. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Working the middle of the field, and he's got the incomplete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. But we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now it's Hines. just reached the 5. It's a really...
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because if you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They try again with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. James Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will not be returned. It will come out to the 25. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. On first down, here's Stroud. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, if you break down along the way, has made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
The kick by Bass is good. That will extend their lead.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, Parker, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now out comes Houston. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Stroud. There is incomplete.
Just what they need, election from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Stroud on 3rd down now. In trouble, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's returnable for Hines. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Melbourne's offense back out on the field now. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
I'm fully committed to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down. But at the same time,
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. The 36-yard line, stop there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders of the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. One blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open, go get to the QB, and make sure he gets it on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Herbert on first down then. Right back to Prescott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Better against man than so, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into it.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Desmond can't fix it. The Texans are going to have it here at the 1-9-yard line. The interception is the first that will never occur here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does. If their offense goes out now, it makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense to more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one tomorrow.
Still a 3-score hill to climb to see if they can do it. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He finds his target, it's Schultz. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Now Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Baker. First target, first catch, and a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. And they're getting good hands, and of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're going to gain the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and 1, Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this half.
No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On the delay, here's Hines. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Cook again. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Here's Hines. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Hines, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this crowd will not go home happy.